Hello and welcome back to Shenae's channel. I'm
AKA
Shenae.
our channel.
See, I told you I'd make it, Mum. Now that I have the YouTube channel with my wife, is I'm going to call some people out to fight who are professional fighters and I'm not. That's the trend, isn't it?
I don't think we're big enough YouTubers for anybody to care
But maybe
about
this
that.
will make it big.
There you go.
I'll fight all
Jake
of you.
Paul. He's coming for you.
Cuddling match. So what we're going to do, because I think there's been too much punching in the face, fun wars. Can you handle that? Today, Shen is asking Josh something.
Some questions. Some juicy questions. We asked people to give us juicy questions.
Some sick bastard straight away jumped in there and said, do you like the bum bum? So
Today, I'm going to be asking Josh juicy questions that people deem like uncomfortable to ask your husband. On Instagram, by the way, if you're not following us there, you can follow us here and there.
Here's a juicy question. Do you call your wife mummy? No, don't.
Nobody asked that.
Does she call me daddy? Of course she does.
Stop. Okay, let me ask a question. Ooh, this is gonna be a shit story video. If you could change one thing about me, what would it be? Be honest.
I am being honest. I don't think I'd change anything.
There's like things going in your brain, but you're just not saying them.
The thing is, if you change one thing, then it ends, it's like a domino effect, isn't it?
Okay, but if everything else stayed the same, what would you change?
I would check, you have an idea in your head about like potentially doing some cosmetic things to yourself at some point. I would change those ideas. Talking about here and there and everywhere, because I know you. So down the line, I would probably change that. I'm not.
Listen, I definitely want to get my boobs done when I'm done breastfeeding. I don't know if I'll have the balls to do it. But also Josh thinks that if I like take one small step, it'll be like
Domino.
a leap for Shenae kind, and I will end up looking like a cat lady.
I think she looks lovely as it is, so I don't think you need to fuck with a good thing. However, I would say, lads, ladies, whoever, if you do want to change things for your self-confidence, that's good.
I totally understand where you're coming from if you have deflated balloon tits.
I might be into that.
Maybe you are. Something juicy you only do when I'm away.
When are you
That's
away?
true.
When do you go on holiday? When I'm asleep?
There's very few windows when we are actually physically away from each other.
I work outside the house more than you.
Yeah.
But then I'm at work. I get what this person's getting at.
Yeah.
Pretty much when we're away is when I'm around other people that I work
In public.
with. So that's not my thing. Might be
The
yours.
time or place.
Might be yours. You know, whatever you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you sick bastard. Just put it away.
Would you ever consider adoption?
Yeah.
We've considered that since before we had kids. It's always been on our minds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely something that we'll consider in the future. Does Josh prefer bangs or no bangs?
Depends if the wind's blowing.
Or if we're on a boat.
Yes. Well, they're quite windy, aren't they?
P.S. Has anybody seen the YouTube video of all the people on the boat who hit a huge wave and all just
That's the best.
fall? Because we've watched that way too many times. What is your favorite body part on your other half's body? What is your favorite body part? It can obviously be not sexual. Just in general.
I like your eyes.
Really?
Yeah. I like your teeth as well. You got nice teeth. There's a lot
You've
of
got
things.
great eyes.
Yeah, very much. You got a lot of stuff in the on the list there, Shen.
Thanks. A lot of people like after kids questions. So how do you keep the romance up after kids? How do you keep your partnership positive and driving forward after kids? Kids definitely impact relationships and it brings you together or it can drive you apart.
Listen, if you sleep with your 3 children in the bed, it probably gets in the way a little bit of your relationship with your other half.
Yeah, co-sleeping. We've never co-slept with our kids. Well, not intentionally.
Well, on the weekends we do now, a little bit. They jump in. I think you just got to find a balance, haven't you? Our thing right now is making sure we have more date nights.
Yes, that was really important.
I think it's really important if a kid's sick in your hair, you wash it out pretty quickly.
Noted.
You got to still look after yourselves as well. I think that's important. Getting dressed up for one another.
Getting dressed up, getting dressed in general.
Still making the effort
Yeah.
for one another. I think
And for yourself. Like when you feel good, you know, that attracts somebody else.
And don't let the madness, the beautiful madness that comes with having kids kind of take over your life completely.
For us, I notice it, and it's always been this way even before kids, but now, especially because kids do make situations like more stressful and you're more tired and all the rest of it. When one of us is down, the other one like compensates and comes up to lift the other person out of it. So if I'm having just a rough day and I'm super exhausted and whatever, Josh will like go out of his way to let me sleep a little bit longer or do more things around the house or make me laugh like that much more, you know, just do what you can to pick me up out of it.
Yeah.
And I think we balance each other in that way. Oh, have you ever been jealous of me and my male co-stars?
No offence if one of them is watching it. I stand next to you, mate, and you're like half my size, so...
Male actors are very short.
I wouldn't generalise that, because there's some that are like 6'4", 6'5". You're little.
Yes.
Shen's like 5'2", so unless they were going to have you in high heels the whole time or on an apple box, you have to have someone who's not.
Yes.
Because, you know.
Well, for example, like right now we're filming a video.
Because it obviously wouldn't
and
be...
if I was not sitting on my leg
That's
and
us.
Josh was sitting up, it would be like this, which is like really awkward to watch on camera. Actors are typically short.
There we go.
And Kingsley's joining the party again.
Not that size is like, you know, whatever, but no, I'm not worried about it. I think at the beginning of our relationship I was never really worried about like co-stars.
Way more jealous than you.
I wasn't worried about the co-star per se. It was just more like the touchingness.
Yeah.
That still does weird me out. Yeah, I don't like that. Human body and the brain just tells you that's a little weird because that's my person.
Yeah, exactly.
Or not mine, you're not my property, but you know.
But I'm your person.
Yeah, we're each
You're
other's
my
people.
person.
If she was on set and her boyfriend was Tom Hardy, I would maybe be like,
I'd probably give you that. I would be like,
that's a little odd, but then I'd also be like, this is me and Tom now, a mate.
if me and Tom Hardy, I mean, you know, it would be like a throuple situation. You love Tom Hardy as much, if not more than I do.
Of course I do. I have eyes.
Wonderful.
It's a beautiful man.
He is a beautiful man. Do you ever fight or get frustrated with each other, and how do you manage that?
Well, yeah. We've been together nearly 10 years.
We never fight.
We have a little row every now and then, and I think it's great. It's healthy.
It is healthy.
Go for it. I've always thought that our dynamics are a little bit like classic movies, The Notebook and P.S. I Love You. And if you look at those dynamics, they go at it.
Yes.
And then
they go at it.
You've got to be as good at fighting as you are at making up. I think as human beings, you crave every emotion at some point during your week. And we're with each other all the time.
All the time,
or
yeah.
a lot of the time, 90% of the time. So we kind of have to tick all those boxes for one another.
I think we're both like just really fiery, passionate people, and that's part of the spark that drew us to each other. And it's part of our dynamic. I don't think either of us would ever
I'd be well bored if we didn't. A little fight every now and then.
Spices it up.
This person put anonymous, but it's like you can click on your profile. Someone asked like a really dirty question and then said, from anonymous, and it's like
It's
not
I
that
can
anonymous.
see your Instagram
There's a photo of
handle.
you. Where's a photo of you, Jane Smith?
You're on death row. What's your last meal? 3 courses.
I would be on death row in England, even though they don't have a death row there, do they? As a starter, I would have that really good, the bruschetta from Pizza Express that I really like.
Okay.
I would have a chicken jalfrezi, I would imagine.
Oh, probably.
A proper hot one. For dessert, I'd have a doner kebab.
Wow.
That's what I like. Jalfrezi, a kebab, and a Pizza Express starter. Let's go.
What did I think of you when I first saw you? What do you think I thought of you when I first saw you?
I think you thought that he's going to be a pain in the ass. Not going to be able to get rid of him.
No, I didn't
He's
think
persistent.
That. No, not at all. I thought, well, goddamn, he's really hot. He's going to be such an egotistical prick.
All right, Kingsley's got
Just
little
saying,
ears.
that's what I thought. It was
Thank you.
wrong. I
Lovely.
mean, he is so hot, but
Lovely.
he's actually very kind as well.
Thank you.
Oh my god, some people are fucking...
Look at this one. Someone just said, do you wank?
Oh my
That's
god.
literally the question. Is
It
that?
literally is. Do you think? We're gonna finish on a high note. Okay. What's the one thing I do that annoys the heck out of you, but you let go because you love me?
You,
Very quick to answer this one.
you worry a lot.
Yes.
You worry a lot.
A lot. About everything.
Yeah, she does. And to be honest, I don't really let it go. I'm always telling you to stop worrying.
But you love me anyway.
Yeah.
Hope this is juicy enough for you guys.
We're done.
That's it.
Oh, we're going to do it the other way around.
We're definitely
It's good
gonna
to switch it up.
Yeah. Bing. Yeah, we'll do it the other way around.
All right, baby girl.
So submit questions, maybe comment below this video with questions, juicy questions that Josh can ask me next time, and we'll get that video up in a couple weeks.
This is a family channel, so try and keep it as PG as possible.
Thanks for tuning in. As always, please hit that little red subscribe button so you can be a part of our fam. Share the video if you thought it was funny or you want anybody else to watch it so more fine folks like yourself can find us here on YouTube, and smash that thumbs up button.
Smash it.
We appreciate it.
See you later.